Iowa State University was once known as the Iowa Agriculture College and Model Farm. It was established in 1858, and this here is a picture of the first building to be built on campus, which was established in 1861. The farmhouse was home to very many people throughout the years at the beginning, such as the superintendent, in later years, the dean of agriculture. And today it serves as a campus museum that is free to go into, and it's very interesting to see. These are some of the pictures that I took when I went and visited. And if you ever do get a chance to go, it is really cool to go through. Beardsteer Hall was also built early on in 1868. It started out as the old main before 2 wings were added in 1871. Unfortunately, there was a fire in 1902 that destroyed the entire building, causing it to have to be rebuilt. But when they did rebuild it, they built it to be completely fireproof. In 2000, they began remodeling Beardsteer Hall, where they added a bunch of features, including historic light fixtures. They restored the interior stairs. They restored the dome, added 17,000 individual square gold leaves, and as well as like many other architectural features. This picture of the campanile, which is a major symbol at Iowa State, as we all know. It was a dedication to Margaret McDonald Stanton. She was the first dean of women at Iowa State, and Edgar Stanton, her husband, donated the first 10 bells for the campanile in memory of her. And when Edgar Stanton died, a big portion of his estate went to Iowa State, and a big portion of that was used to purchase 26 bells for her. And today, the bells chime every quarter hour. As you walk through campus, you can notice that. This is a picture of Lake Laverne, which is located on the west side of the Memorial Union. Lake Laverne was a gift from Dr. Noyes in 1916. Laverne W. Noyes was part of the first graduating class of Iowa State in 1872. She was a wealthy Chicago philanthropist, and it is home of the 2 famous swans. Many people don't know about the Iowa State Cemetery. It's located at the northwest part of campus, really close to the design building. And currently there are more than 700 graves. These include people such as 6 university presidents, numerous administrators, family, and the list goes on. In order to be buried at the cemetery, however, there are regulations that you have to meet in order to be buried there, including serving the university continuously for a period of at least 20 years. And the first burial here was in 1875. This is a picture of the Memorial Union around 1928, after it had opened. It was part of, the Memorial Union was an idea from the Iowa State students to give a memorial to Iowa State students that had died during the war. And this is a picture of Gold Star Hall, which is the memorial for all the people in the war that had died. It's located at the north entrance of the Memorial Union, and it opened in 1928. And since World War I, names have also been added for other wars such as World War II, the Korean War, Vietnam, and others. This is a picture of the Zodiac that we've all seen and walked around, I guess. The designer was W.T. Proudfoot, and it's located at the north entrance floor. And the original plans called for the bronze to be raised from the ground, where the designer actually intended people to walk over, and his intentions were them to leave a mark on the memorial. However, students actually came up with a curse saying that if you walk over the Zodiac, that you will fail your next test. And this causes students to continually walk around the Zodiac. However, if you do walk on the Zodiac, the way to reverse this curse is to throw a coin out in the fountain and it will be taken away. This is the Four Seasons fountain located right outside the north entrance of the Memorial Union. The 4 sculptures were sculpted by Christian Peterson, and each of the 4 figures represent a different season throughout the year. And all the pieces that I've shown are just few of hundreds located throughout Iowa State, and each one has a story to tell. But if you ever get a chance, you should definitely go out and explore more, because there's a lot of history to Iowa State. Thank you.
I think you did a good job of touching on like a lot of different aspects of our campus, but I think you were looking at the slide a bit too much. I wish you would have looked at us a little more.
Okay. Yeah.
I like how you actually went through campus and could kind of give us some personal feedback of the farmhouse and beard shear and stuff like that. That was kind of cool to see, and that you still had historical photos, but then at the same time you had pictures that you had taken yourself. So that was really nice.
Thank you.
Yeah, I think it was especially nice, and I like the way you ended on the historic photo that has a kind of, it's an attractive campus to look there, but you can definitely see at a glance the things that have been added that are missing, right? Including, of course, the Four Seasons statues that were carved there by Peterson. I think I may have told you all before that I worked in Beardshire Hall as an assistant to a vice president at the time of the renovation there. And the 17,000 sheets of gold leaf were one of those spectacular things. It took a long, long time for them to put up all the gold leaf. They were on scaffolding that someone described as an erector set on steroids. It was huge and kind of scary to see guys up there working them. But it was also fun every day to collect your little bits of gold leaf and put them on your desk or in your hair or whatever it was, you know, because we felt it was so festive. And so after working in a building that was really known for its dreariness inside, it was a spectacular thing to restore it all. I like the use of, some of these are your own images. Why don't you point out which ones they are?
Actually, all of them are my own images except for the historic ones.
Right. And yet, you elected in some cases, am I right? You did a couple of them in black and white, like the entrance to the Union, that's yours, right? Or not?
This one? No, that's a historic
historic
photo,
photo,
but
yeah.
the one next to it is mine.
So all of yours are in color then?
Yes.
Okay. Any other questions or comments on it? Did it gross you out when you were in the Farmhouse Museum to see that thing constructed of hair? And all the stuffed birds?
It was a little creepy, but it was actually really cool because I didn't even know it was there, so.
Yeah, sometimes when the first time students see that stuff, they're like, what? The people had to work hard at their pastimes in that era. Okay, thank you, Madison.